This weekend, I have a special surprise for you. How about a quick tour of our new church? It's a beautiful day, so come on up. Well, here we are at the bell tower, St. John and Paul, with the 100-year-old bell from St. Leo's on the north side, on one of the highest points in Allegheny County. So much so that you can actually view the Steel Building in downtown Pittsburgh. Take a look. If you think this view is beautiful, wait till you look at the rest of our church. Maybe not now, but when it's complete. Right now we're standing in front of the building, right where the bell tower is, and on the bell tower, in the midsection, we will have a beautiful mosaic of the Mother of the Church, straight from the Vatican City, Rome. The window you're looking at now, this beautiful round window, is going to become an even more beautiful Holy Spirit window, the white dove in the center, just like the white dove I told you about. I'm standing in the porch area, which will shelter us as we come in and go out of the building from rain and snow. There'll be 3 big arch openings, which will allow you to access the 3 beautiful new doors into the main church. In the center of the facade of the porch will be a beautiful colored glass window holding the coat of arms of Pope Benedict, David Zubik, and Cardinal Dan DiNardo. One of the things you're going to notice as soon as you walk in is this beautiful window of Jesus seated with children on his lap and children coming to him from both sides. So now we are in the second level of the entrance of the building. And here is a really neat loft where you'll be able to look down into the first floor level where you would access the main body of the church. If you continue on this level, you will walk straight into the mezzanine where there will be 300 seats for the choir and overflow seating. Up here as well, there will be bathrooms and on the far side, a loft room where the choir will practice. Now I took my hat off because I'm standing in the altar area. In fact, I'm standing right where the altar will be. And you are in the balcony. You're getting a bird's eye view of what the sanctuary will look like. In a second, I'll trade places so you see where you're standing. I'm now standing in the balcony, and on both sides and the wall behind me will be terraced seating that will hold 300 people, most of which will be the choir. Presently underneath the mezzanine or balcony area, and to each side you will see a confessional room and a storage room on this side, a confessional room and an usher's room on this side. So we're now in the confessional, and I'm all ears. I'm standing now in the bride's room, alone of course, without a bride, but this room will also serve as a quiet room, since we have these windows which you'll be able to view the sanctuary. So if a child acts up, you can bring them back here, quiet them down, and then return to the rest of us in the celebration of the Mass. Another nice feature of our new church will be that we will have candles and statues. This is one area where there will be statues and candles right here. And the architect has designed a ventilation system so that we can use real candles. There will be at least 2 statues and a number of candles in this very spot. Now I took my hat off again because I'm standing in the altar area. Right here will be the main altar. It will be made out of sandstone, as well as a beautiful pulpit and baptismal font in our sanctuary, which will also be handmade out of sandstone. Behind me will be a stone wall. It kind of curves. And in that wall will be the Blessed Sacrament, the Holy Eucharist, It'll be 3 steps higher than the main level of the sanctuary. The floor here will be granite. The floor in the main body of the church will be cork for sound and natural material purposes. Also, behind me you will see this steel structure. In the center of it will be a beautiful custom-made crucifix, life-size. And behind the crucifix, that large window will be the resurrection window. And the theme here is that we will have the resurrection of Christ in the shadow of the cross. Now they've begun to do some drywall on this lower level. There's an access door here. Then you'll be able to come in, and the first room you'll come to is a very large and spacious, specially designed nursery. Have a window to the hallway, beautiful door, and then their own bathroom as well as storage room. What we're accessing now is the Grotto Chapel on the lower level of the building. Down here, we will have a special place to worship the Lord, possibly 24/7 with all-night adoration. And in this area, there will also be seating for 150 people, and be of a special nature, different from the upstairs, because down here there will be less light, a little more cozy environment that will have its own special effect. And we just had a wonderful tour of our new church, but we know that the church is not the building, but the people. And I'd like to introduce you to Saints John and Paul. Who are you?